I already sang the sound check song. You know, this last year has been busy for us. You know we have a big family and that takes a lot of time. But you know, we've also been traveling a lot to different states to share music, and I will have toured 10 different states this last year. And I've seen a lot of beautiful places. I saw a bumper sticker that said, "I wasn't born in the West, but I got here as quick as I could." So we're going to have a little fun today. I've got some stories for you and some songs. This first song is about an old street that we passed as we were on our travels. A little road called the Cooley Ranch Road. Let's go get lost. The county line ain't the only line we'll cross. No excuses, no hesitation. The great out there is our destination. Ah, honey, things will unravel when this rig hits the gravel. I love the road less traveled, baby, you and me on that cool ranch road. Your hand on the wheel, my bare feet on the dash, singing loud and proud along with Johnny Cash, trailing clouds of dust and glory, cowgirl Cinderella story. Oh baby, that's a life for me. I wanna be on that cool ranch road. We ain't driving fast, we're just sliding low. Our happy ever after on this washboard road, and we'll find a spot somewhere, step out and take some air, run your fingers through my hair, forget the world out there. Oh honey, things will unravel when this rig hits the gravel. I love the road less traveled, baby, you and me on that cool ranch road. We ain't driving fast, we're just sliding low. Our happy ever after on this washboard road, and we'll find a spot somewhere, step out and take some air, run your fingers through my hair, forget the world out there. Oh, honey, things will unravel when this rig hits the gravel. Oh, baby, I love the road less traveled. Thank you. You know, I like to go to our little local exercise class with all the other gals in town. And I have to drive a little bit. You know, when you live out in the country, kind of like we do, you get used to driving. And as we travel around and we meet people that drove 2 hours and they say things like, "Oh, it was only 2 hours," we know that they kind of live out where we do. It's the city folks that 2 hours to them is, you know, just a big long journey. So I was heading off to this exercise class with our two youngest daughters. And their names are Cece and Adeline. And it was just so cute. After the class, they worked really hard in that exercise class and danced with all the big women. They got all red in the face. And then after the class, Adeline asked me, she said, "Mama, why do you exercise?" And I said, "Honey, it helps keep my heart strong." And the girls were quiet in the car, and little Cece, she said, "I thought love made your heart strong." That was so precious. Thank you. You can clap for my cute kids. Well, this song was one of the very first songs that I wrote when I got the guitar. We may not have a lot, good thing that what we've got is priceless. Oh, it's priceless. May not seem like much, how can you value a touch? It's priceless. Oh, it's priceless. A cool breeze on a summer's day, the way the kids all run and play feels so good to me, and it's all free. Rainy evenings on the front porch, me holding hands and sharing dreams feels so good, just like it should. We may not have a lot, good thing that what we got is priceless. Oh, it's priceless. Why worry what tomorrow brings? The grass still grows and the bird still sings. Life goes on, an unbroken song. God's love is like the wind and air, always present, always there. A gift of love from heaven above. We may not have a lot, good thing that what we got is priceless. Oh, it's priceless. Thank you. Well, out where we live, there was a famous outlaw that was born in central Utah. You don't hear very many songs about him, and so I decided, well, I'll write a song about this outlaw. And so I read a pile of books about him, took copious notes, and then ended up throwing all the notes out and just writing a song about what it would be like to be an outlaw and really never be able to use your own name again. This song done real well for me. It's the title track. Actually, it's won an award with the Western Writers of America. Won Song of the Year. It's pretty exciting. Thank you. You know, as a reward, I get to go to Las Vegas in July to go pick up the award. I'm real excited about that. In the red rocks of southern Utah, there's a vast, tall plateau that's known as the Robber's Roost. Now, the Robber's Roost has been a haven for generations of outlaws, the most famous of which was an outlaw gang known as the Wild Bunch. Now, the Wild Bunch was led by a gregarious man known as Butch Cassidy. Also in the gang were the Tall Texan, Kid Curry, the Sundance Kid. Of course, those weren't the names that mamas gave them. Born the sweet-faced boy of a Mormon man in a cabin where the poplars roll. Circleville remains there still, everybody knows. But Robert Leroy Parker is a name you don't recognize. Leroy left in 1884 with tears in his mama's eyes. Tears in his mama's eyes. The outlaw trail is wide and winding and whispers to you. Leroy learned to run out, how to ride and use a gun. Tried his hand as a butcher man, did our time in the penitentiary. From that day to present, his name lives on in the books of the story. But you can't sleep. Where can you run from the things you've done? Saddlebags of gold will never buy back your soul. And what good is staying in the outlaw game when you're going to bed with a price on your head? And who are you when any name will do? While others had a knack for doing wrong, old Butch could do it right. Rob Castlegate in broad daylight, escaped by pale moonlight. Got lots gathered around them like moths to a flame. Sundance elves are dead and low for themselves again. It was a wild bunch for sure. Funny thing about fire and listening to the lead. Ain't a soul alive who can't survive without getting herself burned. Drinking high, keeping low, out smoking, playing cards. To take that toll on your soul, you're running from the law. Check your back, boys, check your back. Where can you run from the things you've done? Saddlebags of gold will never buy back your soul. What good is staying in the outlaw game when you're going to bed with a price on your head? And who are you when any name will do? Ride hard for the loose boys. Steal a sharp-blooded horse if you can. Those rocks are thorn-maroons are mighty slick boys. You'll be slipping if you don't throw down some sand. I bet you never in all your days heard of an old outlaw. They're behind bars, 6 feet under, hiding from the law. But Butch he never killed and he planned on going straight. So he'd get himself to heaven if he had to hold up the pearly gates. I bet St. Peter looked at Leroy, then he looked down at his lips, asked him, who are you when a name will do? Well, I only sing songs that I've written or that I wish I'd written. This is a song surely I wish I had written. It's one of my very favorite songwriters. This man could take 3 chords and the truth and create timeless music. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a song by Mr. Hank Williams. Hear that lonesome whippoorwill, it sounds too old to fly. The midnight train is wild and low. I'm Have you ever seen a night so long when time goes calling by? The moon just went behind a cloud. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Have you ever seen a robin weep when leaves begin to die? Like bees lost the will to live, I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of the falling star lights up their purple sky, and as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. That was all part of the song. You know, when we go to church on Sundays, we have such a big family, we fill the whole fourth row. And I travel so much now, I'm gone about 2 weekends a month, and they asked me in our congregation to come and sing. So I went in to sing, and that morning I prayed that God would help me be able to sing all the notes. And I had been a little mean to some of the kids that morning, so I said, and please help me to be humble. And I'll tell you what, you should never pray to be humble. I got up there with my music, and it was a complicated piece of church music, and I had it all lined up. And then I lost my place halfway through the song, and there was this awkward pause. Well, I told my friends later, I said, that was written in the music. It said, awkward pause. I was just following the music. Well, you know, our boys, 2 of them are grown now, but 2 of the teenage boys are still at home. And they're big, handsome boys, and one of them works on the local ranch. He thinks he's pretty cool, real cowboy. And those boys, though, every Friday and Saturday night, they're home. And Brad and I tease them, they should be out on dates, and they should be asking girls on dates. And they just are too shy. So Brad told them this story. He told them about a cowboy who took a gal on a date. And this cowboy brought the gal home, and they were on the front porch together, and the moon was shining big and bright up in the sky. It was a real romantic evening. And so that cowboy looked at the gal, and he thought, this would be a perfect night for a goodnight kiss. So he put his hands together, and he looked at her, and he said, if you can guess what's inside my hands, you can have a goodnight kiss. Well, she just fluttered her eyelashes, and she said, an elephant? And he said, close enough. She was 16 summer, they met by chance. He was an out-of-town cowboy just there for the dance. And he smiled as he walked her across that wood floor. And he held her hand tightly as he led her to the door. Led her to the door. And he took her 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 out on that night. Gave a sweet simple kiss under August moonlight. Many memories are lost, but but the one she can't find is that cowboy waltzing, waltzing across her mind. Well, it's been a few years and she's a woman full grown, with a husband and children and a home of her own. And she loves them like thunder with a heart that is true. But sometimes at night that cowboy's memory comes waltzing through. And he takes her 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 back to that night, that sweet simple kiss under August moonlight. Many memories are lost, but the one she can't find is that cowboy waltzing, waltzing across her mind. Well, life is made sweeter by moments like this. Just an out-of-town cowboy and true love's first kiss. Well, the flower of youth is faded and flown, and the woman is old and a widow all alone. As she rocks on her porch, she smiles and she sighs, and you can see a cowboy look in her eyes. And he takes her 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 back to that night, that sweet simple kiss under August moonlight. Many memories are lost, but the one she can't find is that cowboy waltzing, waltzing across her mind. Is that cowboy across her mind. You know, a big part of raising our family is raising animals, and teaches our children responsibility, and the children work hard at our house. In fact, our boys tease us and they say we should put a sign on their bedroom door that says slave quarters. But you know, when the local community needs somebody who they know, the kids that they know are hardworking, they call us and they call our kids to come in, and that makes us feel real proud because they've grown up to be real responsible children. This song is the title track to my brand new CD that I brought with me this weekend. It was inspired by a couple of different events. We lost one of our beloved family pets this last fall, and it was about that time that I wrote this song, but I hope you enjoy it. This song is called The Dawn and the Dusk. This morning before he headed out for the barn, he set down his copy strapped on his sidearm, with a glance to his wife, not a word or a sound. She knew today lay his old pony down. Indian summer come to an end, and the wicked winter was coming again. And he knew as he glanced at his old faithful friend, sometimes the best gift is goodbye. And he knows better than asking questions like, why, Lord, why? He is just doing his level best. Oh, he tries. We let it all, we rise and we fall, over and over again. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust, we are all living the lives that we must, somewhere between the dawn and the dusk. puts a halter down from the wall, leads that old pony out on the stall. They talk of years back and the rodeo days, all the hunts and the kids this horse helped to raise. And as the sun grew its last, heaven you raised, it was a sweet and tearful goodbye. And who knows better than asking questions like, why, Lord, why? He is just doing his level best. Oh, he tries. We know that all we rise and we fall over and over again. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. We are all living the lives that we must, somewhere between the dawn and the dusk. He turns up his collar, walks home to his wife. He considers God's plan and ponders his life. And he knows there's no shame in dying at all. Your only shame is living too small. And he's no king, commerce to trade, and all that he owns his strong hands made. And the figures adjust, treasury all, till the good Lord comes to lead him from the stall. And he will know better than asking questions like, why, Lord, why? You know it's not his level best, but he's tried. We let all, we rise and we fall over and over again. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. We are all living the lives that we must, somewhere between the dawn and the dusk. Thank you. Well, I've got time for one last song here for you today.
No more!
Oh, you know what? You wouldn't want to miss a second of the Saddle Cat. They are just so amazing. I'm so excited to hear them.
They live here.
Richard's crying now. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I heard you have 12 kids. Can you still sing?
I have 12 kids? No, I only have 10. But if you count my husband Brad, that's 11. But not 12.
Still your own baseball team.
True, that's true. Do you know, we were talking, this is a short song, so I have time to tell this story. We were talking with our friends who are dairy farmers, and my husband was saying, well, you know, how often do you have to rotate those mother cows? And he says, well, they generally have about 2-3 lactation cycles, but for a good cow, you get 10 lactation cycles. And I was like, yes, I'm a good cow. 10 lactation cycles. Now I won't be able to sing the serious song. Gee. In the twilight glow I see you, blue eyes gone in the rain. When we kissed and then we parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, in the wind. Thank you so much.
Is there all hat, no cattle.
Good morning. I don't know, are we all awake?
Oh, well, it's coming soon. All right, we're going to start out with an old song by Stephen Foster called Hard Time. And it goes like this here. Ready? 1, 2. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count as many tears while we all suffer sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. It's a song the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a pale drooping head who pulls your life away with a frail form sleeping at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleadings will say, oh, hard times come again no more. It's a song the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. It's a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Thank you so much.
I think we blew a little bit of the frog out of our throat, huh? We're going to do an original called Half Broke Horse. Ready over there?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, and it's as quiet tonight as a dead man's whisper. So lonely you can hear the sound call. Even though there is no sound, darkness hangs around, waiting for the angels they call. Well, I stand there in the night, just hoping for some light, so I can find my way around the
can hear the silence fall. Even though there is no sound, darkness hangs around, waiting for the angels to call. On my half-broke horse, on my half-broke horse. It is time for you to shine, young man. Yes, we have a dedication. You want to dedicate this? Sometime today, perhaps? Okay.
This is on I wrote when I lived in the state about TV preachers. And it's called Nothing Sells Like Guilt. Anyway, it goes out to Paul and Jan Price. Everybody's familiar with it. It goes like this. Well, this must be Sunday morning. TV preachers nagging me all about the wicked and lustful ways of our society. He tries to make me feel so guilty, and he tells me I'm hell-bent. And I hope the Lord forgives me. I'm too hungover to repent. But those deacons need more strategy beneath their steeple talk. And I think that is what we might hear as mosquitoes on the wall. Well, Pastor Bell, this is no time to be late. Tell us who we're sending on to hell this week. Then we'll pass around the gilded plate and we'll slide into the hills. 'Cause in the name of the Lord, we know we all agree that nothing sells like guilt. Well, not so fast now, brother. You know the answer's not quite clear. Guilt sells well, we all agree, because it's not as well as fear. We can scare the hell back in. Then we'll shake that fuzzy out. 'Cause in the name of the Lord, I know we all agree that that's what it's about. 'Cause this mystery leaves money front for all our righteous work. For the bumper stickers we can give away and the pastor's little purse. You're hungry and homeless knocking on our door. These all I ever saw. But they're just a bunch of worthless bums. Somebody call the law. That's not how I want to handle it. There's just one more thing we gotta say. There's this woman, she lives on TBN, and she sits in a velvet chair. And there's got to be some room in hell for whoever does her hair. And her teardrops fall down right on cue, and her makeup always smears. And she lives a life of luxury, purchased with her phony tears. But those deacons need more strategy, but who flags people talk. And I think that is what we might hear as mosquitoes on the wall. Well, Pastor Bell, this is no time to be late. nothing sells like you. Robin. Thank you so much.
I'm guilty.
Maybe after last night, y'all have a good time. How many went to the concert last night? Good job. Was it good? Good.
We're going to do a song for you now that Chris wrote, and it's a beautiful, beautiful tune called To the Other Side of Love.
I paid him to say that.
That's why I make the big money.
Stepped out in the cold, looking for my soul. Didn't even know that you were there. I didn't even see the look you were giving me until I came through to the other side of love. Rainbows that were showing gave me a sense of knowing that with time I'd fall deep in love with you. Tearing along the way, you wake up one sunny day, know that you were falling for me too. To the other side of the we'll go, not thinking about what we'll show as we wander down our own dirt road. Sharing things we never said before, not afraid of what's behind the door. We're moving to the other side of love. Life can be lonesome if you haven't found the one. So I put that thought out of my mind. I went right on living and just kept on giving till I came through to the other side of love. Rainbows that were showing gave me a sense of knowing that with time I'd fall deep in love with you. Somewhere along the way, you'll make up one sunny day, know that you were falling for me too. To the other side of the we'll go, not thinking about what we'll show as we wander down our own dirt road. Sharing things we never said before, not afraid of what's behind the door. We're moving to the other side of love. We're moving to the other side of love.
Thank you, folks.
I'm going to slow it down just a little bit and do a song called Cowboy Moon. Okay, thank you. Ready? Somewhere in a lonely night, I can hear a coyote call, and like a screaming train from the Southbound Lane, it finally hits me when I fall. The wind rushes over my soul, and I'm as weak and frightened as a brand new foal. There's something deep inside my mind that keeps me from leaving this life behind. It's like I'm trying to find my way with endless body that's getting away, but only time will tell if this is meant to be. And someone else is standing there holding the key. So I'll just sit tight and wait for the light, praying it won't come soon. I need one more minute beneath this old cowboy moon. This old cowboy moon has been hanging around in the midnight sky, shining down like a big bright eye, a comfort away from a wounded heart, a friend that'll keep you from falling apart, just another light in a lonely night. Oh, believe this old cowboy moon. So cowboy moon, the light alone makes me swoon. I guess I'm in love with this old cowboy moon. I'm just a breath away from another day, and in a little while, with a great big smile, I'll be singing a tune. Beneath this old cowboy moon, this old cowboy moon has been hanging around in the midnight sky, shining down like a big bright eye, a comfort away from a wounded heart, a friend that'll keep you from falling apart, just another light in a lonely night. Oh, believe this old cowboy moon. Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep beneath this old cowboy moon. Ooh.
We're gonna do a tune for you now. She's the boss. She said we can.
Like that, there held water.
This is a tune that was written by Merle Travis and made famous by Tennessee Ernie Ford. And now it's going to be made famous by we here assembled today, because you're all going to sing along on the chorus, if you would, please. It's called 16 Tons. Y'all know that? Okay. Well, some people say man is made out of wood. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and flesh and bone. My man's weak and my man's strong. You know, 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in there. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. Picked up a shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons, the number 9 coal and the small box. Well, load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day on the land. Deeper in that St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. What you got, John? Trouble is my middle name. Raised on the canebrake line, oh mama line, ain't no high jump. Make you walk the line. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in bed. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. One more time. Well, if you see me coming there, step aside. A lot of big bidding and a lot of big time. One fist of iron and the other one steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day over and deeper in bed. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Well, I owe my soul to the company store.
Enjoy Cowboys by Night. They're coming up right after us, and enjoy the rest of the beautiful day. Nice hog tight.
I love to yodel. I up the lady. No one wants to listen but the cows. Well, I'll yodel a lullaby as I gaze into their eyes. They really like the melody somehow. Love, 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 Rudy, Rudy, Ailey, love, 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 Rudy. I love to yodel, and there's a handsome cowboy that I know. Well, I love to do his cooking, and geez, he good looking. He's an actor at the movie show. Love, 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 Rudy, Rudy, Ailey, love, 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 Rudy. I used to lady all the songs of romance in the spring. I could serenade a pony, but it won't be matrimony, 'cause he can't buy a golden wedding ring. Love, 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 Rudy, Rudy, Ailey, love, 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 Rudy. Love, lady, yeah, love,
Thank